What's up, guys? It's Paladin, and I am back with some more Oblivion. In the last episode, we did a lot of things pertaining to becoming the new Sheogorath. And in today's episode, we're going to finish that by getting into going into the tree, clearing out all of the order inside the tree, and then once we've done that, we will be set to become the Mad God ourselves. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. Should I have killed him? I see a gnarl, and my first thought is that I gotta destroy it, because I figure they want to attack me. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to let these guys do it. Okay, so yeah, these are tame gnarls. Interesting. I just straight up killed that one. I saw a gnarl and I was like, dead. Before it even knows what's happening, dead. Witnessed a gnarl removing the order crystals that were poisoning a door here at the fountainhead. It seems the tame gnarls can help halt the spread of order throughout the dungeon. Maybe you'll use their help as I work my way through the pools of mania dementia. Oh, you're a fucked up one. Okay. A verdant gnarl, corrupted by order. Oh, you're a good guy. Whoops. I guess I should keep my eyes out for the ones that have the crazy order, sort of like... Yeah, like that guy. That guy's evil. Yeah, these guys, whenever they're tainted with order, they cause the gates to open and close differently. Dead. Just as Haskell suspected, Jiggalag's priests are poisoning the roots of the tree of madness. I've cleansed one of the minor pools, but I must find the pools of mania and dementia in order to save the tree. That's an unnecessarily loud sound, don't you think? Oh, stepping into the pool did something. Oh, yeah, that's my necromancer's amulet. I forgot about that. Oh. Stepping into the pool for the first time cast a heal spell on me. That's cool. Well, perhaps now that I've done that... You're a good gnarl. This was a bad gnarl. I'm gonna sneeze, and I'm gonna try not to. Don't sneeze, don't sneeze. You're an evil gnarl. I'm very annoyed at the gnarl's ability to cast a very, very long-lasting silence spell. Their silence lasts for such a long time. You motherfucker. You tried to silence me too? I guess I'm just not going to be able to do any spellcasting while I'm here. I will rely more heavily on my poisons, I guess. I have plenty of those. I can usually get one good cast off, so I should probably maybe be casting my, Well, if they're going to be silencing... If they're going to be bitches and silencing things, then Kevin James is not the right guy to summon here. Mayhaps summoning a, like a Zavali or a, Replete Shambles would be a better idea. Gnarl. Let's see here. And if I'm not going to be using a whole lot of that, then I probably need to change out... let's see here. I'll change out base boosted with damage health potions. Fix it, Gnarl. Thank you. Healing. Another Gnarl. 2 Gnarls to help. These are carrying shards of order. There's like a little seating area down here. That's cool. I had a weird dream last night. I had a dream that it was like, it was the day that we played D&D, and I don't know which one it was, but it would have had to have been like probably a Wednesday, because it was my turn to be the DM. And I went to my friend's, like my brother came to my apartment for some reason, and then we went back to his for another reason that I, once again, don't fully remember. But what I do remember was that, when we got to his house, I think we were just going to, do one thing, but we went in his car, and so I was stuck there, and I was like, hey, I just needed to, be here so that I could, give you this thing, and then I needed to go home, because I need to play D&D tonight. And so I was like, I just need to go home so I can play D&D. And, I couldn't get him to take me home, so I was just stuck there. And I thought I was only stuck there for, an hour. I thought I was only going to be stuck there for, an hour. But, it ended up taking, it felt like I was only there for, 30 minutes or so. And the house was very, the layout of the house was very interesting. It was very, very small. The apartment was very, very small. That my brother was staying in. It was very small, especially considering he's, a new dad. And now that I'm awake, I recognize that I've seen the inside of his current house. It looks nothing like that. So I don't know why my brain was just like, yeah, no, that's his house. But I mean, that's dreams for you. So I'm standing there trying to, figure out what's going on. The house is, how to describe it? Very small was the right word. But, on top of everything else, it had, a strangely Japanese layout, and I don't know how else to describe that. But it had a very Japanese-esque layout. Specifically with regard to things like, the flooring and everything was very specific, and one of the weird things about the house that I consistently remember was that it had like a water feature that ran through the floor. Like all the way through the floor. Not just a like a small little like whatever. Not like, oh, they've got like a fountain that they have in the corner. No, it like there was a fountain, like waterfall fountain on the side of like the kitchen counter, and it fed into this little river that was like in their floor, throughout their floor. I got him right before he could silence me. And, like, they had extension cables just, like, running over the water feature, and I was like, it's cool looking, but, like, isn't this very impractical? Wouldn't this eventually, like, lead to some serious issues down the line? But he acted like there was nothing wrong. And then suddenly one of my D&D players shows up and he goes, there you are. Oh, I was wondering what happened. So you're not, it's like, you're not a bad DM. You were just, like, here. I wish you had told me. And I was like, wait. You live here? And he was like, yeah, I've been trying to move, but yeah. And after that conversation, I decided to look at the time, and the time in my dream, which when I check the time, which I understand that in dreams, whenever you check the time, a random time appears because your brain just goes, oh, he's checking the time. We should just give him a time. So I checked the time, and the time says that it is 1 in the morning, and I'm like, what? I got here at like 7. And then I got really mad and I started to fly, and then I woke up. It was crazy. It was wild, y'all. Oh, and then like some people got into like a big fight at some point. I can't remember what the fight was about, but some people got into a big fight.
What's that?
If these guys didn't silence, this would be so much easier. I've got those reflect spells. We have 2 of those. Well, I guess I didn't need to drink those reflect spells, but whatever.
Just enough. Let them drink their fill of
I don't know if I hit him with that or if I reflected his spell back at him, but that was pretty good. That's such an unnecessarily loud sound. Absorb maximal magicka? What was that? Absorb magic at 10 points for 30 seconds. Not as good as I thought absorb maximal magicka would be. TBH. Got 1 use left in this stuff. I'll use it and then switch. Oop. Oop. I've gone down the dementia side, now I need to go down the mania side. Oh joy, an amber arrow matrix. I'll get like 25 magical arrows. That was something this game was missing, was the ability to enchant arrows. Which I understand that, like, with how the enchantment system works, it would be very difficult to pull off, but, like, you could have at least, like, in the same way that you can craft magical arrows, you should be able to, like, in the same way that whenever you tell somebody to craft magical arrows for you, it gives you, a number of arrows. Part of the requirements of enchanting arrows should be that you have to have a certain number of arrows to enchant. Or make it one of the sliders, I don't know. Regardless, I think that they really screwed up by not allowing people to enchant arrows. Like, it's cool that you can enchant a bow, and that adds an effect. But being able to enchant arrows would also be really cool. Don't you just love having to wait for these guys to walk to the locations that they're heading? Oh, I forgot I could, once a day summon a flesh atronach. For 120 seconds. Why have I not done that? The Golden Saint. I can just summon a Golden Saint for 120 seconds on self. That would be handy.
You will taste my lord's power!
I'm now over encumbered because of potions. I could, though, since this staff is now more or less dead to me, I could put it away for now. Put that staff away, put that staff away, and then just use up the staves that I have and come back around to the other things that I've got on my person. I think my Golden Saint just dropped through the floor. Yeah, when they literally start every single encounter by spam casting silence, I'm like, cool. I definitely didn't want to, like, cast my spells as a wizard today anyway. Just let him continuously blast me with, with silence magic. That's cool. Yes. Give me that gnaw. And now I gotta wait for it to walk. How have I not crafted a fortify speed 100 spell for, like, on touch for another person yet? Wait, I can push him. I've screwed up his pathing, but I can push him. Fuck. I think my pushing got him stuck. Go forward. Ooh. Alien battle axe. Yeah, I'll take it, but it's gonna over-encumber me. I suppose I can use this as another opportunity to go ahead and put away some stuff that I don't need. Like that, or these grounded boots, or this orcish helmet. This should lighten my load a little bit. I can't even get in there because that dude's ordered up the door. Right. He got me with that silence, which means I gotta beat him down the old-fashioned way. They don't have any like ranged combat magic. They can just blast you with a silence and then slowly walk forwards. That over-encumbered me. Those danger creeps were enough to over-encumber me. Yeah, I picked up plenty of shards of order. I can do this a couple more times.
Just a gnarl, I suppose. Let them drink their fill of order.
Those are some big fucking gnarls.
You think you can stop the Grey March?
Oh! Oh!
I'm just blasting giant fireballs at my feet, hoping that doing so will eventually wear these guys down. Oh, did my... Oh, I did a damage health, not a restore health potion. Whoops.
Oh!
All right, are we done? Having a couple of decent level area of effect staves really does help in situations like this, because there was nothing else that I could do. It's a tiny space and the enemies are gigantic. There's really nothing else that I could have done. So having a couple of decent sized area of effect spells was nice there, because I could just
See so clearly now. What a fool I have been. A happy, heedless... How he must have mocked me with my poems and my painting and my meaningless revelry. When I bowed the knee to Jiggalag, my eyes were opened. All that had come before, meaningless, pointless frivolity. My Lord Jiggalag has given me clarity and purpose. Order's time has come. The Grey March is upon you. My Lord Jiggalag will never be turned aside by the likes of you!
I want that staff. Whatever your staff is. I'm a purveyor of staves, if you haven't noticed. You also had a crystal staff. And the Diadem of Euphoria. Which is actually not a terrible, thing. But there we go. We now have, both the Mania and Dementia pools have been cleared. Yeah, I'll do that. I guess I gotta get out of here now. That's the next step, isn't it? There should be a fast exit inside the Pool of Mania. That's usually how this works. Yeah, like on the other side. Right here. Now, I've got a Font of Willpower, which is Fortify Willpower by 10 points, but his Diadem of Euphoria... Yes. So much yes. Because it gives Fortify Magicka, which is nice. Resist Magicka 20% is really good. I don't care that much about the Fortify Speechcraft. Its light armor is the only thing. But that's not... Like, that actually is a little bit nicer. I mean, I'm okay with it. It weighs less as well. All I'm missing after doing that is like 10 points of willpower, which are not like impossible for me to get my hands on. Like if my willpower is already buffed to a certain degree. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? No, this is one of the pools. There's some free healing here. But no, this is not where I need to be. I need to be getting out of here. Never cleared that up. What is my quest say right now? Killed the Priest of Order that cursed the Pool of Mania. The traitor Thaden was among them. Now I have cleansed both pools that feed the Font of Madness. I should be able to imbue the Staff of Shay of Gorath with power now. So yeah, I just need to figure out how to get out of here. this is not. This is untread territory, which is not a good sign. Which means that there's more space. Yeah, this is back around to that one side of the place that I didn't go to before.
Ah!
I just need to find the way out of here is all. Oh, there's a marker now. Cool. I didn't see that quest marker before, but maybe it was always there. Maybe it appeared whenever I killed the last Order Gnarl. Who knows? What matters now is that I actually have a direction that I'm supposed to be heading. If I'm about to do this Jigalag thing, though, I should probably, so I think I've got one more Varla stone. I can go ahead and, let's see here. Grab my good staves back out again. 30 points, 30 feet, disintegrate armor. That's not really a good one. And none of these other staves are really all that good. These are my good staves. I don't even know if I would consider this Crystal Staff of Frost a good staff anymore, now that I think about it. These guys are also kind of bleh. My best ones are the Grand Staff and these two Greater Staves. The ones of Fireball and Ice Storm are nice, but because they're inherent area of effect, they are not as, like, useful to me. I'll go ahead and use a Varla Stone and re-equip my Grand Staff. I should maybe re-equip some of my good spells, like, let's see here. Let me go ahead and grab me a base boosted. If I can find it. It should be in here somewhere. Should have been near the top. There it is. Let me re-grab base boosted. I think that's the only spell that I changed was base boosted. I didn't actually change out my Summon Lich spell. Can I have more than one summon out at a time? I've never actually tried. Like, if I were to try and summon... like a replete shambles, right? Nope, I can only have one summon out at a time. Okay, good to know.
My lord, Artkendo Jansa sent me to find you. She requests your immediate assistance. I don't know, my lord. She only said it was a matter of the gravest import to the security of the realm.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, well, I guess I'll have to go check it out.
My lord, I'm glad to see you. We have a developing situation that requires your attention.
What is it?
Order. An obelisk has activated just outside the palace. I've ordered my Mazkin to engage the enemy. I expect that this is the beginning of the final assault. The cursed usurper Jigalag himself may even take the field before the end. What are your orders, my lord?
Attack with all your
With
strength.
pleasure, my lord. My Mazkin will gladly die in your service.
Yeah, this is gonna be the King of Madness now. The Sheogorath. Speaking of, did my Staff of Sheogorath, like, that's completed now, right? Does it actually do anything, or is it just, okay. Voice of Sheogorath, 75 feet for 15 seconds. I don't know what that does, but...
How may I serve?
Oh boy.
For the mad god!
Of course the final fight's gonna take place at night. Mazkin.
Mazkin for the mad god.
Take an Oculus has activated. I need to shut it down before the knights are overwhelmed by the defenders.
Defend the palace.
I need to be grabbing any Hearts of Order that I can grab. Because that's how you deactivate them. You just shove a bunch of Hearts of Order into them. New knights? Yes, perfect. Yes, yes, yes. Give me the hearts. Oh, it broke. That was it. I still need hearts because I need to be able to turn off the other one now. Boop, boop. 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 And now I can come in here and grab this. Oh, fuck. Hey, Jigalag. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and take a Restore Magicka, Restore Health, Reflect Spell, Potion of... Oh, I can't drink it.
You hold the staff. But you are no Daedric prince. This ends as it always does. Order shall reign.
Nope, you're dead.
Enough! I am beaten. The Grey March is ended. For millennia, this drama has unfolded, and each time, I have conquered this land, only to be transformed back into that gibbering fool, Sheogorath. It was not always so. Once I ruled this realm, a world of perfect order. My dominion expanded across the seas of Oblivion with each passing era. The other princes, fearful of my power, cursed me with madness, doomed me to live as Sheogorath, a broken soul reigning in a broken land. Once each era, I was allowed my true form, conquering this world anew. And each time I did, the curse was renewed, damning me to exist as Sheogorath. Now, though, you have ended the cycle. You now hold the mantle of madness and Jiggalag is free to roam the voids of Oblivion once more.
What I'm surprised is that they never...
I will take my leave, and you will remain here, mortal. Mortal, king, god. It seems uncertain.
What I never understood was, like...
This realm is yours.
Now that Jiggalag is free, shouldn't there be a new Daedric Prince in, like, Skyrim?
Sheogorath, Prince of Madness.
There should be a new Daedric Prince that is specifically, like, Sheogorath is your character from Oblivion, and then they should have introduced Jiggalag as a new Daedric Prince. Well, time to take the throne.
Greetings.
You've done it! Well done, Lord Sheogorath. I never doubted you for a moment. Now, of course, there is business to attend to. As you have assumed the mantle of Sheogorath, there are matters that deserve your attention. As Lord of this realm, there are a number of benefits to which you are entitled, as well as a number of duties to which you must attend.
Some of the benefits first.
You may request any of the Golden Saint or Dark Seducer escorts at the castle to accompany you. They will defend you to the death. You may also summon entertainment to your throne room. Your predecessor found this most invigorating. Speak with me if you wish entertainment. You also have the ability to affect the weather in your realm. As it is an extension of yourself, it will often have an effect on you as well. You also have the benefit of Sheogorath's protection. Cast this upon yourself, and if your life is threatened, you will be returned to your castle. Many of these abilities, Lord, are rooted in the magics of the Isles. Should you choose to leave this realm, they will not likely function.
And then duties?
Your first duty is to attend to the needs of your subjects. You will find that there are constant threats to the residents of the Isles. Your job is to protect them, either by dealing with the matter yourself or sending your armies to take care of it for you. It seems all is peaceful in the Shivering Isles, my lord. Will wonders never cease?
All right. What is entertainment?
You wish entertainment, my lord?
Send for an answer.
As you wish.
Hey, Zerati, you just missed the final battle. Where are my personal chambers now that I think about it? Because this is obviously...
I stand ready, Lord.
Boop. Are you the dancer? Of course I did. I don't think anybody was here for it. Yeah, I guess she's the dancer. Who boy, did they not know how to program dancing back then. Her arms just don't seem like they work that way. She's also in a dress, which really is not doing her any favors with that dance of hers. All right.
I stand ready,
Well,
Lord.
there we go. The court healer.
What?
But there we go. I am now Sheogorath, Prince of Madness. Which means we can now start on the Knights of the Nine. Because now that I'm a Daedric Prince, what else is there to become than the prophesied messenger of the gods? Also, how crazy will it be to like show back up here after everything that's happened? Just show up and like those same guys are waiting outside the gate, but it's like you just walk back out and they're like, "Well, how was it?" And you're like, Oh, I'm their god now. It's like, what? Yeah, I'm their god now. I just became a god. It's no big deal. Yeah, my helmet broke, but the enchantments are still in effect, which I'm fine with. 'Cause that's basically all I really wanted it for anyway, is the enchantments.
You can't see me. You can't see me.
Stay away from me. You've already spent too much time over there.
I could kill you, but I'm not going to. That would be a waste of my time and talents. No, I think it's time that, that's completed quests. In progress quests. You can forge things from, yeah, liquid solution. I know about both of those. Alchemy training, I'm fine on. Vatch rebuilt. Fugitives. Where is the pilgrimage? There it is. Drawn map. We're off to Anvil. Yep. Because like you learn about the attack on the chapel in Anvil, and then that's like what kind of sets you off is that, plus a guy known as the Prophet here. But that is a stark color difference. Hold on, can I need to unequip flashlight for a second. It is bright here. And snowy, considering it's morning star, which is like January. Ooh, I forgot how stuttery Anvil could be. I'm gonna make a quick save here really quick before we get accidentally trapped here in a stuck state. It's very pretty though. Use the Better Cities mod. I had the Better Cities mod on at one point in time, but that caused my game to crash so much more often. I might turn it back on, but it's just like going to and from the Imperial City with the Better Cities mod was like torture. If I do turn it back on, I want to see if I can turn it on without it affecting the Imperial City at all. Because I'm fine with the Imperial City being the way it is, if it means that I don't have to deal with the game breaking every time that I try to go there. I have to install it through Wirebash for it to properly install. Okay. See, I don't have Wirebash. And I have not downloaded Wirebash because it required a manual download, which I'm not like super. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, the Kvatch rebuilt bullshit like broke this. Because I have to have open cities, Kvatch rebuilt put this in the middle of nowhere because this is where it would have been if open cities hadn't been turned on. Wait, what? Yeah, everything's a little fucky around this side of town. Click on it and write disable. I can do that. This might take a while. It's in different parts, yeah. Oh boy, there's a lot still left here, but I'll see what I can do. The thing is, like, I don't want to accidentally... I'm going to quick save here really quick, just in case. I don't want to accidentally delete something that I don't want to delete. Maybe you shouldn't. No, I don't need it anymore. I don't need the... I did that quest already. I don't need the house anymore. And I don't know that I necessarily even want to do the Kvatch rebuilt stuff anymore. It was a cool idea, but it's like... I don't know. It really doesn't work with most of the everything else that I have installed. Actually, I wonder, could I just, let's travel somewhere where this stuff isn't. Like, let's just travel out to Skingrad really quick. I'm gonna save, but then I'm just gonna turn off the, I'm gonna turn off the Kvatch rebuilt mod, because it's just, like, it doesn't really fit with everything else that I'm doing. Like, it was not designed to work with what I've got going on. Gonna make a new save, then quit to desktop. Go to my mods list and just turn off, let's see here. Let's just turn off Kvatch rebuilt, because that's just not working very well. Yeah, I've got Open Cities Reborn on and a couple of other things. But I have not bothered to try and get Wire Bash working. The idea of Kvatch rebuilt is cool, but the execution of it was not the best in this game. Because you didn't actually get to do any of the building yourself. It was just, you would complete a quest and more stuff would be, you would try to complete a quest, you would do it, and then, like, some more stuff would show up in Kvatch. So now I should be able to head to Anvil, and all of those things that were added in before should be gone.
Greetings to you.
Now, where am I supposed to go with this? There's supposed to be a guy that I'm supposed to find, right? I heard rumors of... Okay, I show active quest. Heard rumors of an attack at Chapel and Debella in Anvil. No one seems to know what happened, but all the priests and priestesses were killed and the altar is desecrated. Might be worth going to Anvil to see for myself. Don't like open cities? I think that it's fine. So at this point, like, I turned open cities on... And then, like, some of my other cities, like, broke to the point where, like, I couldn't turn it back off. Like, everything isn't loading correctly if I don't have it on. But simultaneously, with some of the other mods that I have installed, I prefer open cities just because I like, I have a mod that lets me, let's see here. I have a mod that lets me, essentially fly, using a magic carpet. I should maybe be equipping not my staff. I can use Umbra now. I've seen the inside of the chapel. And it's telling me to go this way, but I don't know what it's trying to tell me to do. Open City's AI door to Anvil. Oh, it just brought me to the original Anvil. That's silly. I guess because there are quests that require you to be in regular Anvil. Even if it does kind of like break everything. Yeah, because the pilgrim is here. Or the prophet.
Oh my! To what do I owe this honor? I am but a humble prophet. What business do you have with me? This is only the beginning. Umaril has returned.
Yeah, the hair doesn't fit at all anymore.
By Pelinal Whitestrake in his dying breath.
The hair doesn't look good on old people.
Does no one remember the old tales? Saint Pelinal, the divine crusader of legend, Alicia's companion when she overthrew the rule of the Aelids 3,000 years ago. Pelinal, with the aid of the gods, fought the Aeliad sorcerer King Umaril and slew him. But Umaril's spirit survived, and he has now returned. Umaril the Unfeathered, the sorcerer king.
Same actor, Shagorath, yep.
Who ruled over this land for long ages before the rise of men. He was cast down by Pelinal Whitestrake, but Umaril's spirit survived, and now he has returned to seek vengeance upon the gods. Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. I can read the ancient runes if you cannot. As uibala umarale el nada rakuvar. In the Aeliad tongue, by the eternal power of Umaril, the mortal gods shall be cast down. A curse upon Umaril's ancient foes, and a threat.
So how do we stop him?
Alas, Umaril cannot be stopped. Not without the aid of the gods, not without the Crusaders' relics. Without a champion, the gods are powerless to act. But who among us is worthy to wield the divine Crusaders' weaponry?
I will quest for the relics.
You would quest for the holy panoply of Pelinal Whitestrake? The legendary relics that have been sought by mighty warriors throughout the ages? Are you a worthy knight?
I'm...
A humble heart is a good starting point. The gods will decide if you are worthy to seek the relics.
It's always good to be humble when we're talking about, like, holy stuff.
The gods grant insight to those they deem worthy. Why and how they act is not predictable. What I can tell you is that, traditionally, knights who wish to quest for the relics would walk the pilgrim's way. Travel to the way shrines of the 9 divines. Pray to each of the
take that
gods in
more.
turn.
Yeah, the 8 and
ask
1.
their favor upon your quest. If the gods deem you worthy, you will be granted a sign. Go forth with the 9's blessings. May the 8 and 1 guide your steps.
Once I have visited a way shrine for each of the 9 divines, I may receive a vision if I am judged a worthy knight. Let me just teleport out of this AI-loaded piece of shit. Alright, I'm back in the real world. And he handed me a piece of paper, did he not? Way shrines map, yep. The RK is just right out here somewhere. I've visited a good majority of these at this point, but let's, Oh, hey, I can finally show you my, my fun spell. I'm gonna wait until morning, because trying to use this at night is a nightmare, but... looked at where he was normally. I don't know. Maybe. The most quests are supposed to account for open cities, but there have been issues before. And the quest told me to go in there, so I just assumed that that was probably close to true. So the first place that we need to be heading is Wayshrend's map is like just out here in the middle of nowhere, just west of Kvatch. So can I place? I don't suppose I can actually place a marker on this map, can I? Nope. They did not allow the ability to place your own way markers yet. But that's fine. You're about to see me shift click. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so because hey, thanks. That's really helpful. I haven't been able to do that all game. And now you get to use me. Now you get to see me use some really hilarious magic. I tried to do this before, but I can summon a magic carpet. Oh, is it really broken? Aw, it's broken. Aw, that's lame. Oh, no, it worked for a second. Cool mod. Well, the thing that I don't understand is, like, I've never had trouble getting the...
How do you do?
Just showed up and smashed the shit out of that mountain lion. That's cool. But the thing is, I'm not sure why it's doing it now, because I've had no issues getting this thing to work before. It's like it doesn't know where my current position is supposed to be when on the magic carpet anymore. It just, like, puts me in the middle of nowhere.
Good to see you.
And then when I get off, it's like it's back to normal. Well, that sucks, because that was a really fun mod, and it was I don't know how to unbug that. I really don't know how to unbug that, because this carpet could literally fly.
Hi there.
It's like the visuals don't know how to respond to me being on the carpet. Because it's exactly like as if I were mounting a horse, but, like, it just breaks. That's lame as hell now. Gosh, this is a bra moment. Oh, that's so lame, because that was such a cool spell. It worked really well, too. Like, you can go back and look at some of my, you can go back and look at my, previous not previous playthrough, but, like, my, me playing this previously, and, like, it really works. Like, it was a cool spell, and it did things, and, like, I used it to, like, fly across the entire world in seconds. And the flight actually worked on it, and it was a good thing. And then I went to the Shivering Isles, and the spell broke. I wonder if maybe there's a fix that I can look up for it. I hadn't discovered this camp, so I was just gonna discover this camp. And just not even gonna bother. That's gonna bother me, like... Oh, hydrate? I will do that right now. I have my fancy future cup. I just feel like anytime that anybody has... It's a perfect stainless steel cylinder, and I'm like, that's a future glass of water right there. Drink water, you capable but dehydrated bitch. Let me see here. Midas magic, flying carpet, bug. Let's see here. Trying to see if anybody has any insight as to why my magic carpet is doing that, because if I can get it to work, that would be a much cooler thing to do. But like, imagine if that carpet was canon though. I mean, see, what I say is it's really not that different from whenever they had the levitate spell. I almost wonder if there's a way to re-add levitate as a spell. Warning, these are a special way to get these spells. Make sure you listen to the shopkeep. Spells. Yeah, I know about the spells, but just wanted to look up. Does anybody have anything to say about how this mod works? Because it's, like, not working. Posts, I guess? Did you invalidate, did I invalidate archives? I don't know. What wants to fight me? Oh. Boo. Very little is left in this area that is actually, like, a threat to me. I will take your boar meat, though. That stuff's good for me. If I don't know, then I didn't. Alright. Mods break when you don't do that. Ah. Let's see here. Ah, there's a, okay, there's a mod that adds back in old alteration spells. Is an automatic option. I don't know about Vortex. I believe Vortex does as well. Just because of how Vortex works, it does most of the work for you. I'm gonna grab a mod really quick. Because if I can't get my flying carpet to work, I should at least be able to get levitation working again. So lost alteration mod, lost alteration spells, Oblivion mod. And it can download with Vortex, which means it should just take us a second, and we'll have Lost Alteration added to our Oblivion game. Install. Enable. Now, what I need to do is I need to figure out how do I get access to these spells. How to get the spells. Look around the Imperial City Market District for posters of a new event. After the event, you will have found a book that you can read to learn the Lost Alteration spells from. Gain new lost spells at each alteration skill level advancement, like Novice, Apprentice, Journeyman, by reading the book again. Okay. So, turn on Oblivion again, now that that's been downloaded and everything. And let's give it another go. So I need to head to the Imperial City first. Let's see here. Imperial City Market District first, and then from there, they say that there's going to be posters about an event. After the event, there's a poster. I should take a look. There it is. Display of mystics beyond comprehension. A master of alteration by the name of Farhill will be demonstrating his skills in the School of Alteration in the historic magic exhibit. In this historic magical exhibition, all citizens displaying interest should attend. Event to take place in the Imperial City, on the Imperial City Bridge. I assume they mean this bridge? That's the bridge to the Imperial City. It's just like the opening of Morrowind. That's amazing. It's literally the beginning of Morrowind again. I love that. Jump 2. Slow fall 1. Jump 3. Long jump 1. Didn't see this in Morrowind. There's a guy at the very beginning of Morrowind, when you walk out, there's a guy that just screams and falls and hits the ground, and he has, like, the Long Strider or something, like, spell scrolls that he made. Oh, some of these are, like, ridiculous spells. Yeah, near C to knee. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, C to knee. He just falls out of the sky. And then I've got levitate now. Yay, levitate. As a spell, it's back. I'll search it. I already did a playthrough. Yeah, there's a guy that, like, he's just like, if you follow the road out of sea to knee, like, you don't try to, like, do anything else. You just follow the road out of sea to knee. He's just there. And it actually counts as an alteration skill. And then they added in a jump spell. Whee! And you know I gotta try out that super jump. There's long jump, which is, Oh! Whee! This one's broken. Okay, this one's dumb. I bet long jump 1 isn't, but like... Oh, hold on. Really? Why won't it let me jump forward with long jump? Like, it makes me jump backwards. Long jump 1 makes me jump backwards for some reason. Yeah, the spell's making me jump backwards for some reason. And of course, the second your feet leave the ground, the spell ends. Oh, I'm gonna die on impact. Oh, hell. It doesn't kill you when you land. That's cool. Then there's slow fall. So, like, I could, let's say I super jump. Oh. And then I cast slow fall. I don't have enough mana to cast slow fall. I'm still going up. Well, we can't see anything because it's night, but I am slow falling right now. Really, the only thing... Hey! Welcome back. Really, the only thing that I want out of this is the levitate spell, though. Like, I don't care that much about the rest of everything that's going on here. Slowfall's kind of cool, though. I don't really have any control over my left or right movement. But levitate makes it easy to control again. I'm doing good. How are you? Holding the spacebar to try and go straight up makes you go backwards again for some reason. So the spell's not perfect, but I can at least fly now, which is kind of what I was trying to get to, because I can't fly in base Oblivion, and my flying carpet is now broken. So I can now do this, at least. Just, like, take to the sky if I want. Yep, rip the magic carpet. Sheldon remembers the magic carpet. Sheldon was here when that was a thing. Sheldon was here... Oh, are there enemies nearby? Ah, yes. I understand we're having a fun time, but nobody likes a party pooper mountain lion. Let's wait until morning so that I can actually see what I'm doing when I'm flying around. I should really make a ring of night vision. That would be nice. Rather than my ring of light, a ring of night vision would actually be a lot nicer than the flashlight. I'm actually going to do that now. I'm going to do that really quick. Will they let me do that? Is that an enchantment I'm allowed to make?
Hail, good citizen. How can I be of service?
I do need to, as far as spells go, I need to take levitate and put it on my spell bar now. We'll replace this. We'll replace the magic carpet. Because the fact that the levitate spell was removed from the games in previous versions is bullshit. So I'm completely and totally fine with having levitate as a spell again, because it was in Morrowind. So if I were to add this silver ring with a Grand Soul Gem. Night Eye, there it is. And we just call these night vision goggles. Except they're not goggles, obviously, but whatever. It does not matter, because the whole point is that I now have... Bam. It looks bad right now, but yeah. Maybe levitate was a thing the Telvanni exclusively used to get up their towers.
Hail, good citizen.
Actually, you know, that's not an entirely wrong statement. Like, obviously, the places in Oblivion were built for, like, the places in Morrowind were built for the idea of the levitate spell existing. Levitate was one of my favorite things from Morrowind that they took out of Oblivion. Because as a spell, it, like, makes a lot of sense that, like, what's the one thing that, like, every person in the entire world would love to be able to do? It's levitate. Yeah, I think night vision's gonna work out better for me overall than flashlight. Flashlight gives some cool color schemes and stuff, and I'm not the biggest fan of the blue that night vision gives. But night vision lets me see, like, everything at night. The one thing about levitate is it takes a lot of magic to cast. There's something out here that wants to fight me. Ah! Just fucking mountain lions. It's mountain lions all the way down. Hmm. Tell me if anybody sees a a holy shrine. That's a Welkin ruin right there. Ow. I do need to be careful about running out of flight while I'm flying. Little west of the waypoint. Waypoint's right there, so if I head west of the waypoint. Oh, I see it. I see it. Yeah, flight is, flight is hard to get to keep your power up with. Oh, you're out? Alright, I'll see you later, Zarati. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so that's the first one. So next up, Mara was right next to... Go find that mage in Morrowind. Yeah, he's like right at the beginning of the game. When you're just taking out from Seed and Knee, instead of heading toward the Silt Strider, head the other way, just following the road. And then further up the road, you'll hear a guy going, "Aye!" And then he just hits the ground. And he has a couple of scrolls that it says he made called Icarus's Wings. And they just give you jump like a million, but obviously have no way of helping you land. But they sell for a decent amount, which is kind of the point. And you can get his... He has like some robes and a couple of other like decent level gear. He has like a fur hat and like yellow and like green robes on. Mara's is right there next to Skingrad, which I think I've done Mara's, but I think they want me to go ahead and just do all of them again. It's like right here or so. Hope y'all are ready to just watch Blue Screen the video game, because... Oh, there it is. Yeah, that wasn't hard to find at all. I've done this one before. The Mara Shrine is like one that I've done before. I don't feel like I need to do it again for some reason. What is that magical effect that's still on me? Oh, that's right. My Perfect Madness Shield has a % chance to reflect damage. Diadem of Euphoria is enchanting my speechcraft. Yeah, I'm gaining an extra 220. 50 from Breton, 40 from the Diadem, and 130 from the Necromancer's Amulet. Fortify health, fortify speed, intelligence, willpower. There's something that's causing an effect, and I don't know what the effect is. Oh, Breath of Arche. That's what it is. It's fortifying health, because it's the shrine. Alright. 2 down. 2 to go. Or 2 down, a bunch to go. So there's... Debella is pretty much just straight up underneath Coral. So, like... yeah, just like slightly off from that 3-way road. Like around here or so. Oh, you know what? I leveled up. I should, oh, it is daytime. Let me take my night vision goggles off. I need to go find. I need to go to. Well, I'll be heading to Breville in a minute. That's where the there's a trainer of mysticism there that I want to go visit. So I want to get my mysticism up. Whoops, I must have touched a thing. Once again, Oblivion never truly designed for the idea of levitation. But because you can turn on no clip and flight and stuff, it's not entirely impossible for them to just give that to you. Let's see here. So I've gotten all of that so far. I can make my next stop to Bella's place, or wherever the place outside of Breville is. Zenithar and Talos are right here, so I could make it a 1-2 stop. And so let's head to Breville. Because I need to go to the Breville Mages Guild, because I believe that was where there was a lady here at the Breville Mages Guild that trains mysticism. Oh, that's my heat beam. That is not my levitate. Which you best believe that I'm going to be levitating just about everywhere now. Now that I've got the spell. If I'm going to be doing stuff that does not involve me needing my magic, I'm going to be teleporting everywhere.
Lately?
I read the
Greetings,
real
guildmate.
Quite a piece of work.
Which one of
That
these
sounds
people was
interesting.
it?
Perhaps
Hello,
I'll have to read it
guildmate.
as well.
Bye.
Delphin J.
It's not you, is it?
Let's see if we can't
No.
teach you. Farewell.
Who was it that trained mysticism here? There was a journeyman mysticism person here. Oblivion. Let's see here. I just need to scroll down and find mysticism.
Hello.
Yeah, the Breville Mages Guild. It's Ita. Ita Rainus.
About the hero of Kvatch. They say
Well
he
met,
actually
guildmate.
went into an Oblivion gate and destroyed it.
Hello, associate. All right.
I remember she
can I
like
do for
hangs
you,
out
Archmage?
not like around the main floor or something like that. Is that her?
What can I do
No,
for
that's
you,
Arline.
Archmage?
I should really have like detect person just like as a natural thing, because then I'd be able to tell where people are at any given point in time. Another magical ring that I should probably make.
Well met, guildmate.
Heard any news
What can I
lately?
do for you,
You hear any
Archmage? Word about Kudai's friend? She's offering a
Let's see here. Does it say anything about when
What
she
can I do
trains?
for you, Archmage?
Of course.
They say that when you murder
Imperial Battle Mage at the Journeyman of the Mages Guild who offers advanced mysticism training and recharging services spells at the Breville Mages Guild. She will also train herself.
so long.
She will
care.
also train by herself at 6 a.m. She gets out of bed and
Yes?
enters the guild
What have you been up
basement.
to?
So she might be in the basement.
Slavery has been-
The one, you know, that basement that I forgot about last time? Yep, there she is, just casting
Well
away.
Let's see if we can't teach you a thing or two. I'm willing to teach. Pay attention. Knowledge. There's much I can. Knowledge is.
Alright. That's all you can do for me now. What are my remaining, like, major stats that I haven't actually majors done? Speechcraft is going to be one that's going to be annoying to get up. Destruction I'm still working on. Alteration is close. I'm technically working on that with that. Athletics will just slowly build over time. I feel like I made a mistake by making athletics a major skill instead of choosing something that's easier to train. Because skills that are easy to train are how you boost your stats up faster. Like easier to train on your own, which usually are going to be like your magics or like armor or something like that. Hey, Maik.
Maik knows much, tells some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Maik is fast as fuck.
So much easier to get around these days. Not like the old days. Too much walking. Of course, nothing stops Maik from walking when he wants.
That's a reference to the fact that they added fast travel.
Wishes you well.
In Morrowind, if you wanted to fast travel, you either had to use spells like Aldmeri Intervention, or there was like the Aldmeri Intervention spell, but then there was also the what else? What other spells were there? There was Aldmeri Intervention. There was Imperial Intervention. There was a mark and recall, so you could mark a specific location and recall to it. There was mark and recall. And then there was divine intervention, which took you back to the closest like actual shrine. Then what else was there? There was also after Aldmeri intervention. So those were all the spells. But then if you wanted to fast travel from city to city, as opposed to like the closest whatever, you had to go via Silt Strider, which cost money. And it's not that undifferent from the it's not entirely unlike the what's it called? Like the carriages in Skyrim, where like you don't have immediate access to all the major cities, and you have to like, you can see where they are, but you can't fast travel to them like you can in this, and so you have to pay the guy to get you there first. Which is not like the most inconvenient thing, but it's also not like hyper convenient in comparison to Oblivion either. Green stain caps are nice. I can use them combined with most ingredients to make poison. Okay, got the Way Shrine of Talos. So let's see here. I've done like these. So let's, I guess, head to Bruma and grab... Or no, I'm close enough to the Julianos one, and it wouldn't be that far different from any of the others, so I'll just head northeast and find Julianos. Deep beam, for some reason. Nope. Mud crabs. Die. Die. Free petty souls. Honestly, 15 seconds of levitation is plenty of time to levitate. One of my favorite things to do in Oblivion back in the day, though, was not actually to cast... Ah, yes, this is the... This will be something for later. This is actually where you go to do the Knights of the Nine thing, because this is like the ancient Iliad ruins that didn't exist before. I think that it's fair for me to have levitation. Considering it costs a lot of magic, but I'm also like really high level. Like, I'm not sure that I'd actually be able to cast that levitate spell on my own without all of my other gear that I'm currently wearing. Let me see something here. Levitate costs 212, so no, if I didn't have all of my gear, I don't believe I'd actually be able to cast that spell. Game really does not know how to respond to me trying to fire that from up top like that. It just looks appropriate when enemies get like knocked down like that. whenever they get hit by a spell and launch up into the sky, that looks less realistic. Yeah, Julianus's thing should be around here somewhere. Fucking mountain lions. Four. Also, I think I just saw it. Yeah, it's over there. 4 meat's worth it. Oh no, maybe I didn't see it. Is that? No, that was a tree. There it is. I see it now. Touchdown. Okay, so now that I've done all that, we can head up to Bruma and do that one next. Eventually, after I become, like, you know, master of all things, I might eventually decide to go ahead and do the main quest. But I haven't decided yet. Add my night vision goggles. Way Shrine map. It's just right outside the city. I should be able to find it just with a quick flight. Gonna F5 to save really quick. And then, just because, you know, I've been doing a lot of fast traveling, and so I don't know what the result is going to end up looking like. I don't. Yeah, I need to be more careful with my levitating. It's a little too easy to just drop out of the sky. Should be somewhere around here. There. What is that sound that I hear? I heard what sounded like a horrifying sound, and I'm not sure what it was. I am right where the way shrine says it would be on the map, aren't I? It's like on the road, actually. Yeah, I should probably be closer to the road. Should be somewhere around here. I'll keep looking along the road and seeing if I can't find it. Ah, wait. Was that something? No, it wasn't something. Never mind. Hey, my athletics went up and I can level up again. Hello, Emerald. Welcome out to the stream. There it is, there it is. I added a new mod. I added a mod that re-added levitation to the game, like the old alteration spells with things like jump and levitate, because those are fun spells, and I understand why they took them out, but with Open Cities mod on, I don't need them to be taken out anymore, so I re-added them to the game. I can now levitate. I need to rest and meditate on what I've learned, so let's go back to the Arcane University. Or I could actually just go straight to the Breville Mages Guild, because that's exactly where I'm headed anyway. But yes, welcome out. I can fly. I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly, I can fly. And it's like not even that big of a deal. It's kind of cool that way. Go ahead and take my night vision goggles off. Those are unneeded inside. I should maybe bind those to something, right? Let's see here. I'll bind them to 4. I'm not using Kevin James that much. Most of my casting is handled in other ways. Oh no. The air grows chill? What happened? What did I do?
You sleep rather soundly for a murderer.
I didn't kill anybody!
That's good. You'll need a clear conscience for what I'm about to propose.
Well, I guess this is an easy enough way to start the quest line.
You prefer silence, then? As do I, my dear child, as do I. For is silence not the symphony of death, the orchestration of Sithis himself?
Well, there we go. We've now officially started the Dark Brotherhood quest line.
As speaker for the Dark Brotherhood, my name is Lucian LeChance, and my voice is the will of the
You somehow have the perfect emote for this scenario.
Kill, admiring as you end life without pity or remorse. The Night Mother is most pleased. That is why I stand here before you. I bear an offering, an opportunity to join our rather unique family. So, I have your rapt attention. Splendid. Now listen closely.
Lucian LeChance's face actually looks really good with this blockhead mod.
Omen. There you will find a man named Rufio. Kill him, and your initiation into the Dark Brotherhood will be complete.
He's definitely one of the better characters in Oblivion.
Do this, and the next time you sleep in a location I deem secure, I will reveal myself once more, bearing the love of your new family. Please accept this token from the Dark Brotherhood. It is a virgin blade and thirst for blood. May it serve you well, as does your silence. Now I bid you farewell. I do hope we'll meet again soon.
He gives the Blade of Woe. It's really not all that good.
Path is clear.
But it weighs nothing, and it like slowly gets better. He's got a kick-ass sword.
As family.
He's got 2 kick-ass swords, actually. Anyway, I do want to still rest until morning, because that's when the lady starts training. I thought they said that at 6 a.m. she came down here and trained. Unless she's still on her way down. I don't know. We'll wait until 9. There she is.
Well, I can show you some new... Let's get to train. Good that you want... Let's get to training. Good that you want to. You've got a lot to learn.
Be seeing.
Ah, yes. Mysticism. The hardest magic to train. It really is, because, like, aside from, like, remote manipulation and casting that over and over again, like, there's really no good spells to, like, I guess Sense Life is a good one. Being able to sense life with mysticism is a good one. Especially if I were playing, like a sneaky guy. Being able to see enemies through walls is cool if I was trying to do stealth character. It's just not... Like, why would I ever need to stealth when I can fly? Like, ta-da, I'm on top of this roof. What are you gonna do now, boys? Alright, let's see here. What am I doing next? I got Akatosh, Julianos. I need to get Kinnereth, which is way out in the middle of nowhere. And then Stendar, which is down here. I can actually just head straight towards Stendar now if I just head south. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Here, Nern Root. Yoink. Stealth flying is better than just flying. You have a point. You do have a point, and I will give that to you, sir. You make a valid argument. Stealth flying is better. Why else do you think we've got stealth bombers? Also, I move a lot faster when I'm levitating. Which isn't really how it's supposed to work, because in Morrowind, you still moved at your movement speed. You didn't, like, get faster because you were levitating. Or no, that's right. Your levitation speed was based off of your skill. Oh. Ma'am? Alright. Sorry about that. Ma'am. Thank you for correcting me. Ma'am. Even though I'm just an internet stranger. Hey, we're all internet strangers at heart. Until we become internet friends. And eventually internet family. That's how it all works. I've got a lot of friends that I've met through the internet that I would consider lifelong friends at this point. In fact, I eventually met Shelton in real life, but Shelton started out as an internet friend. Because the first time that I ever actually, like, hung out with him, we were playing Minecraft. Of all things. And at the time, I knew him as the kid with the really bad microphone. That has obviously since changed because he's got a professional setup and does a little bit of streaming of his own every now and again. Ah. That was a waste of magicka. I tried to take off to the sky and it just didn't work. Stendar is where? He's like halfway down this way? Oh, he's right at where, like, the 2 points meet. So that would be, like, right here. One of our best friends lives in New Zealand, and we've never met him. It's Daniel. Daniel for us lives in another one of my friends that streams. We met Daniel because we did a looking for group to find new members to play in our D&D campaign. And we just found him on Reddit one day. And, you know, a year and a half later, he's one of our best friends. Do you remember the time period when, like, we were told that the internet was a dangerous place full of people that wanted to, like, get us? And that we shouldn't tell anybody anything about ourselves on the internet? That was an interesting time period. Kinnereth's is, like, on a lake. Like, out this way. I'll go to Periite Shrine. That'll be a fun little twist. It's either this lake or it's the other lake up a little bit. Hello, all of the people that I've saved. Continue to go about your life. Okay, so I put it in the wrong lake. Wrong lake. Yeah, that was an interesting time period. Because, like, I think back on that now, and it's like, it's why the rise of people using, like, screen names became a thing. When AOL chat rooms were all the rage. Oh, yeah, AOL, when, like, everybody was telling everybody their AIM names so they could all talk online, and I was like, what's AIM? And, like, I learned about it, like, but by the time I learned about AIM, like, I didn't have a lot of friends at the time that AIM got really popular, so, like, I didn't exactly hang out on a lot of AIM chat boards. My first experience with chatting with random strangers online was with Gaia Online. Which was, I don't know if it still is, but was, at the time, an amazing service. It was basically anime Facebook. And that was mostly what the whole site was about, was just, anime. It was about anime and, like, video games and stuff. And it got really big.
Knight, you seek my relics with a worthy heart.
It was a really cool, like, I don't know, Gaia Online was this... Oh, mailman, alright.
Your prayers have woken me from my endless dream. Or perhaps you have entered my dream, and I still sleep. I think others have sometimes spoken to me. Others like me, but my memory is doubtful. Perhaps the others came after you. Your need must be great for the gods to allow us to speak. Has Umaril the Accursed found a way back? The foulest of a foul race. 1,000 curses upon his unholy name. I thought I won, but I should have known. The slave masters are a cunning breed. Umaril found a way to cheat death as I could not. If you would seek for my relics, I know little that can help you. All that has passed since my death is like mist that my mind cannot take hold of. My friends built a shrine upon the site of my death, where the elves tormented me in a final act of revenge. I can show you where it once stood. Perhaps it is there still. Fare thee well, Sir Knight. May the gods grant you to destroy utterly, as I
What? I'm sorry, what? You walked away before you finished your sentence and I couldn't hear you anymore. What? Received a vision of the Divine Crusader, Pelinal Whitestrake. Welcome back. He revealed the location of his lost shrine, which is where I begin my quest for the relics of the Crusader. Yep, Valna. Oh, I'm still underwater. I should maybe activate buoyancy. This might actually not be a terrible place to use flashlight as opposed to my other stuff. And obviously, I'm not going to be able to see jack shit in here. Or I'm not going to be able to teleport for jack shit in here. So levitate will also be useful in here. Will also be useless in here. Die! Die, die, die. Again, you must die. Ah, hello. It's nice to meet you. You must die. I, the holy knight Adam Sandler, beseech thee, die, and never return, foul beast. Be cursed, foul beast. You are no match for the power of me, Archmage Adam Sandler, wearing my silly hat of fortitude. Giving me unparalleled magical might. None shall stand where I walk. For I am Adam Sandler, the Undying, creator of the strongest magical spell of all, Grown Ups 3. Oh, hello, you're still alive. Silly Wraith, you think that you could take down Adam Sandler, slayer of men and mare alike? You are no match for me. None of you are a match for Adam Sandler. Whee! Confetti. Oh, that's an annoying move. See, now I gotta sit here and do this for a couple of minutes. And really, none of us are having fun now, are we? I'm surprised I've never actually made a Fortify Strength Potion. Or maybe I have and I just don't have any on me. I can almost get up there. I know that that's, like, not what I'm supposed to do here, so I'm not going to, but... Hold on. Aha! I got up here without cheating. I don't like getting hit by those. It's really annoying being silenced, even if it is just for a couple seconds. Granted, these guys aren't hitting me for silences nearly as bad as some of the others. Burn. Nothing you do will actually kill me because I've got a healing potion on right now. $4 gold and a jewelry box. This isn't gonna be helpful, is it? Nope. Can't get in there at all. So how was I supposed to get up here? I guess through these? Because I just jumped up from that other room. Because I have really high acrobatics, I can just jump that high. But I guess I was supposed to come through some other side door? Adam Sandler already took Sheogorath's place, and I've got my silly hat of fortitude to show it. It's actually not fortitude. It's my silly hat of, like, my silly hat of euphoria. Which gives me slightly more magic than normal. So I just jumped up instead of dealing with the actual puzzle. Even with your burden spell, I have little to no problem walking. Oh, he had one of those crazy swords that the other guy had. The Othane sword. Orthe sword. Still not as good as my sword. Well, I got the helmet. I guess I'm supposed to leave now? I don't think I ever got a quest marker for that. Yeah, I don't have any active quests right now. I found the helmet, but that was it. I guess maybe explore the space a little bit more, or what? Knight of the Nine shield. Fine steel longsword. Oh, this dude showed up here. Okay. Found the body of Sir Amael, who appears to have perished centuries ago, while questing for the Shrine of the Crusader. Perhaps I can find some clues of his body, where my own quest will go. His journal, his key, and his ring. Sir Amael was a member of the Knights of the Nine, a holy order devoted to recovering the relics of the Crusader. Through reading his journal, I've learned that the locations of their former headquarters, the Priory of the Nine, in the West Weald. I should proceed to the old priory and see if it still holds the cuirass of the Crusader, as Sir Amael's journal suggests. But first, I should make sure I have his ring, which I may need to access the priory vaults. That sounds like a fun morning. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that was bound to happen eventually today. Game froze up on me. Alright, let's see where that puts us. I don't go into work until, is it 2 or 3 today? I think it's 2. This is probably something that would be useful information for me to know. Oh joy! I get to redo this. I get to redo this dungeon again. Whoops. Levitation is not something that I need right now. That would be nice. Flashlight. Practice trading stocks. I've never actually traded stocks. I don't have a whole lot of money, so I don't exactly have the kind of stuff that I would need to invest in trading stocks. And I know you can do like low stakes investments, but I don't know. I don't know why I'm collecting these Welkid stones. I really don't need them, but I guess like I can just grab them because they fit into my old weight equation, which was to only carry things that weighed at least 10 times their value in weight. Let's see here. Okay, that's still my restore magic potion. They make them both just hit the ceiling. What staff were you carrying, sir? Staff of corrosion? That's bullshit. I don't like that staff. That's annoying. Seconds before I actually do my spell cast. The Shrine of the Crusader. The Shrine of the Silver Monkey. Man, that's really annoying. Yeah, honestly speaking, whatever staff a lich spawns with really makes a difference on their ability. Because if they spawn with a staff of fireballs, then like, awesome. If they spawn with a staff of silence, really fucking annoying. See if I can make this jump, I know it. I've done it before. The Evergrande City in Pokemon Emerald for the 1000th time. Why am I having such a hard time jumping back up here? Here we go. And then from here I can jump. Oh, well. You know what? Fuck it. Levitate. I'm not doing this the hard way anymore. Alright, and now I just leave the way that I came in. Because I have no real need for anything that might be in this cave. I'm already using mostly in-game gear at this point. That better sprint spell is still pretty nice. Now that I'm out, good luck following me to the surface, losers. 'Cause now I'm just gonna fucking fly away. Hell yeah. Can't stop me. I'm basically at like god levels of... Ooh, that looked really cool. The sun going down over the ridge. Alright, so, Priory of the Nine's the next thing. Show on map. All the way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to assume the game still thinks I'm under attack. Yep. Which means I'm just gonna have to fly my ass to, Oh, hello. I'm going to assume you're a bandit. Yep. He doesn't really know what to do about the whole scenario. So I'm just gonna let him work that out on his own. And I'm gonna I'm gonna super sprint my way to, victory.
Now you won't.
You'll die like all the others. You got a horrifying face, I'll give that to you. But you'll die like all the others. One hand, he wants to rob you. On the other hand, he saw what you did to his friend, Jacob, last time this group tried to jump you. Yeah, I'm surprised that, like, that hasn't become a more, like, prevalent theme in these games, is, like, as your notoriety and things grow, like, there really should be a way of the game, like, knowing if you're actually getting strong enough for people to be, like, terrified of you. Like, how often do you jump the guy that is simultaneously, like, who would ever find it a wise idea to jump somebody who is known as the hero of Kvatch? Like, I can understand monsters doing it, right? I can understand a monster being somebody who would actively attempt to do stuff like this. Like, I don't expect a Frost Atronach to do it, but yeah. Yeah, like in like the Dragonborn. Like, why would anybody attempt to fight the Dragonborn? And then in like there's like that, and then there's also but like in this game, it's like I am the Archmage, the hero of Kvatch. Time to go back. All right, see you later, zombie assassin. Thanks for stopping by. Like the hero of Kvatch, the Archmage, the Grand Champion of the arena, somebody who's very high up in the Fighters Guild, and they don't even know it, so I can't, I guess, like, blame them for it, but I'm also a Daedric Prince now, so, like, maybe give me some fucking slack here? I don't know. Also, I can fly. And nobody else can fly. So, like, I need everybody else to shut the fuck up, because I can fly. And once again, like I said, I'll give it to monsters. Monsters are gonna do whatever. Like, I'm currently under attack by, whatever, but... But, like, you'd think there'd be at least some form of, like, magical intimidation involved. Like, I understand there's the fear spell, but, like, there should be some form of that spell that works based off of your presence alone. being the mage and, like, leader of all of these groups of people should amount to something eventually, in my opinion. Also, I've killed so many things, and I'm still being chased by something somewhere. Like, if that is not the, if that is not the epitome of this entire thing, I don't know what is. At least I'm getting good alteration training. The publicist and manager isn't doing their job if the people of the realm don't know you. Yeah. Maybe I should actually hire a publicist. I haven't done that. Fire them ASAP. I'm glad the lull emote exists because I miss Total Biscuit. He was a good reviewer that actually cared about people. I literally flew all the way to the Priory of the Nine because I couldn't stop them from attacking me. And it wasn't until I got here that they actually did anything. Can I actually wear it? Oh, they can actually, they'll actually let me wear the Crusader's helmet. I always forget that it's like a mix of light armor and heavy armor, isn't it? Or do you change it out between the two? Cool as fuck, if you ask me. Couple of iron longswords. A training dummy. Priory Undercroft. Which is where we find ghosts. Ghosts of the Nine.
By the strength and guidance of the Nine, who comes before us upon this sacred ground, seeking the cuirass of the Divine Crusader?
It is I.
Step forward, adventurer, and face us each in honorable combat. For the vows we fail to revere in life, we shall uphold in death.
Really?
No unworthy soul shall lay hands upon this sacred artifact without the
touch hands
of the Nine.
Whoa, fuck. Alright then, buddy. Let's fucking go. You wanna try me? I'll suck the undeath out of you. It's a crazy effect. Who's next?
Sir Gregory, you are defeated. Sir Casimir, step forward.
Ah!
Dead.
Impressive. You have bested Sir Casimir. Now face Sir Ralphus.
This is just, it's like, every single one of these fights is the exact same. I should probably be training my sword skill because it's like it's one of my major skills that I haven't like trained up properly. Stealing that for D&D purposes.
Sir Ralphus, you have fallen. Step back and let the challenge...
I like this place without the light. This is a very nice, this place is well lit.
Come forward and prove yourself.
Who's next? Honestly speaking, do you guys think that this is going to continue to work? And if you guys just keep coming one after one?
You have overcome half of us, and yet you remain standing. Perhaps Sir Caius shall test your true mettle.
Just go ahead and send the last 3 after me at once. This is getting tiresome. I'll suck the undeath out of you, Paladin 2020.
You show a fury of faith that I have not seen in centuries. But now you face Sir Junkin.
You got a nice chiseled chin, Junkin. I really don't want to do this to you. Okay, well, now I do. If I can lay me out on my ass like that, now I actually want to hurt you. Let's go. Let's go, Junkin. Let's go, Junkin. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing, Junkin. Go stand where you were. Stand in the place that you are and die now.
Sir Torolf, show the challenger the ferocity of the North.
You gonna fight me now, though, dude? Will you fight me now, Amiel?
You have stood against the Knights of the Nine and lived.
Yep.
However, the final test is upon you. Ready yourself, Sir Knight, and face me!
You won't hurt me so long as this red tethers between us.
Sir Knight, in 300 years, none have stood against us and lived. Step forward and claim what is yours by right. May your faith be true.
Yoink. Let me yoink it. Let me yoink it. I must yoink.
By the Nine! I've not seen such strength! Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight. You completed the quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served to lead you here, as I had hoped. One of the mightiest knights of my day. It was a great boost to the Order's prestige when he joined. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned. The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. May your sword strike true.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them. Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to...
Okay, so you found the guy?
Would you listen to my tale and learn of the Gauntlet's fate? When the Order fractured, I followed Sir Beric into war, taking the Gauntlets with me. When it was over, I returned to Cyrodiil. I attempted to return to the service of the Nine, but the war had changed me. I no longer had sympathy for the weak or pity for the suffering. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it. It was there that I was cursed.
Cursed?
A beggar who came to the chapel each day for help tried my patience one too many times. I lost my temper and struck him. My blow landed harder than I had intended, and he fell to the floor dead, killed in the very chapel of the God of Mercy. I left the chapel at once, of course, but the damage was done. I was weak, constantly weary, and lacked the energy to do almost anything. Ah, yes. As proof of the deed, when I struck the poor man, the gauntlets slipped right off my hands and fell to the floor.
Nobody's been able to move them.
Stone, they would not move. None could lift them. I suspect they lie there still, in Coral's chapel. You must prove to Stendarr you are worthy to lift the gauntlets once more. Seek out the priests in Coral. Perhaps they can help you.
I always thought this was such a cool thing of like, there's just a pair of gauntlets sitting on the floor, and whenever anybody tries to lift them up, you're just like, nope, they don't move. Sorry. I should probably talk to all of them so I can learn about all of the places to go. Because, like, you can learn about all of them.
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. But for the first time, it seems that someone may succeed where... And now, I must ask you to press forward where I could not.
What must I do?
Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before the shrine. When you bow, you will receive a vision. Or perhaps not. It is unclear. The priest saw that my body never moved, but it felt so real. You will see the mace separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it. This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I did not understand the test, and I fell from the platform each time I tried to cross.
I could just levitate across.
I have told you all that I know. All that is left is for you to prove yourself more worthy than I. If you seek the mace, travel to Leowyn's chapel, kneel at the shrine in the Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the salvation of us all. Go with Vert.
If you are true to the teachings of Julianus, it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. After years of searching, I found the shield and brought it to Fort Bulwark for safekeeping. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I never saw my work finished. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work finished. I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast of Cyrodiil, near the Black Marsh border. If all believe in yourself and use your knowledge wisely.
All right, there's another one.
May the Nine guide your way.
You have something
How
for me?
may I serve you?
Nope.
Walk with the knot.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Nope, you're also not going to give me anything.
Go with Vert.
I wish to see you succeed where I failed. I was on the path to the boots of the Crusader, but died before I reached them. Do you wish to learn what little I know?
Tell me more.
I cannot tell you exactly how to find the boots, for that will be up to Kinnereth. I can tell you to seek out her priests, though. West of the Imperial City, On the edge of the great forest is a shrine. You will find them there, and they will tell you what you need to know.
All right. And then
May
lastly...
your sword strike true.
Oh, look how tiny he is. Look how much shorter he is.
I am at your...
Okay. So that's all the pieces that everybody knows about. And so far, I've got the... Let's see here. If I were to try and actually put them on, I've got the cuirass. I've got the cuirass and I've got the helmet right now. The problem is, with my current setup, I have 76 armor. But if I were to start putting these pieces on... Oh, I have still exactly 76 armor from while putting that on. So that's nice. That didn't change anything from what I was wearing. The raiment had 9% shielding, so that works. The helmet provides more than what my helmet does now, except the helmet that I'm wearing right now gives magic, whereas this gives, Yeah, this gives me better magic, though, versus this, which gives me Fortify, Restoration, and Personality, but I like the Fortify it's really not that much Fortify Magicka. I might be better off wearing the helmet. Just I look so silly. Regardless, I should be trying to take into account the weight that I'm carrying as well as I put these pieces on. Because I don't need to be carrying, like, these robes or the Font of Willpower if I'm not going to use these glass boots. Put that away now. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's go do some Knights of the Nine shit. Ooh, it's dark out here. Hey, Coolidge, welcome out to the stream. Night vision goggles. I'm good. I am now the Mad King. I am now, or the Daedric Prince of Madness. I am Sheogorath. And on top of being Sheogorath, I'm also now becoming the Holy Crusader. Let's see here. Out in the middle of nowhere. Noise. Yeah, I guess so long as I'm wearing my Necromancer's Amulet, it really doesn't matter. Oh, and I can fly now. I added a mod that just adds back in things like the jump spells and the levitate spells from the alterations spell list. And the only way to learn them is to actually, like, level up your alteration skill. Dead. Oh, it's daytime. I don't need to be wearing my, Oop. That looks very pretty. It's bright, but very pretty. Just those, like, those sparse god rays.
And you've lived a good life by the Nine, you may receive a blessing of luck.
The only mod there is left to have is bring Pixel and Slinky to the game as your companions. That'd be pretty cool.
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child? You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots. I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Barrett Cam. Are they doing okay? Let's find out.
Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a
They're
place
always sleeping,
many would
Coolidge.
overlook.
They would be more than happy to come out
I
of the
warn
cage.
you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Let's see here. Well, give me a second to get through this
Indeed.
text, and we'll go.
Nature
we'll get the
itself is
ferret cam.
Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test.
Hold on. I forgot I was looking at my schedule.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her.
Yeah, I go in at 2
Good
today.
luck.
So I need to leave here by 1.
Be seeing you.
Hello. Any news?
Alright, so pause that. And I guess I should probably
Take out a skeleton is with a big weapon. Forget spells.
quick save and then Alt-Tab so that I can get the big camera up. And we can go see Pixel and Slinky, who are right here behind me. You can actually see them sleeping, like, right there. I cleaned out their cage recently, so it's nice and clean, and they've been enjoying that. But without further ado, let's get into it. So somebody was already awake. Slinky was already awake. Isn't that right, Slinky? She was up getting some food. Don't run away. Look at the nice people. They paid good channel points to see you. Okay, fine. Little ferret ball, and then I'll put you back up and we pull out Pixel. Pixel likes to be held more. All she wants to do is escape. What you gonna do, little girl? Where you gonna go? Alright, back into the cage. And here's Pixel. He is the longest boy. And he enjoys being held like a baby. Isn't that right, Pixel? You like being held like a baby? Careful. I can put him on my shoulder, but he'll try to run down my back. Okay. There was the slide. Alright. They're going back up in the cage for now. But they say hello. I'll hold him up close to the camera as well. Oh, look at that yawn. Look at that good yawn. Oh. Knows what's in the bag. You can see him getting excited. These are his favorite treats. They're the little bandit treats. And he will eat them out of my hand. Oh, he dropped it. We'll find that later. Good sports. You're such good sports. Hey, you. All right. Now that we've done that, we can get back to it.
Smack them and watch the bones fly. What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Yep. There was a reason that I quick saved before I did that. Alt-tabbing out of Oblivion almost always makes it crash. It happens. I expected at this point, so, like, it's easy to predict. And we got a hydrate from Kulich. Thank you for keeping me alive.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Goodbye. This place is very cool and magical looking. I've reached the Grove of Trials. I shall have to wait and see what Kinnereth has in store for me. Where? Attacked me in the Sacred Grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. A cave has been revealed. I should go. It would seem the boots of the Crusaders are waiting inside. Abu. I don't like that they've got weird faces and weird hair. I'll go ahead and take the boots of the Crusader. And let's see here. Are they only provide 3 armor, whereas my steel-toed sandals provide 8. All of these things slowly are fortifying my restoration, though, so I don't know. Woodland Grace is another thing that it adds, which, let's see here. Fortify Health is Curus of the Crusader. Let's see here, where is Woodland Grace? Or it might not be in here yet because of my thing. Yeah, I don't see... Unless that's a greater power or something. Which doesn't look like it. Pilgrim's Grace is one, which fortifies all skills by 10% for 300 seconds. Serene Beauty, Calm, level 25 for 10 seconds. I don't see what Woodland Grace is yet, but I'm fine with wearing the Knights of the Nine armor for a little bit. Maybe I can increase my light armor skill and make it, you know, more effective. Who knows? Perhaps it'll actually be useful someday. I'm probably going to need to adopt a new cape, one maybe that's red instead of black, so that I can actually wear it alongside the gear. Let's see here. Fort Bulwark has the shield, which is out here in the middle of nowhere. So we'll go to Fort Double Cross first and go from there. I may be losing, like, I may be losing armor, but in the process I should also be gaining a bunch of other stuff. I actually need to go to... I'm sure anywhere could do this, but I need to go back to market district because that's just where I need to go. And I want to repair my sword, or get my sword repaired, rather. It is dark here without any lights on in the middle of the night. And I need to rest until morning so that I can get my armor repaired here. This is not morning. I don't know why I waited until 5:30 a.m. thinking that was going to be an appropriate time to wait until. Fighting Chance can repair my sword. And I've got plenty of...
I hope I can... Not smart to carry around broken equipment.
Hey, why would I do that? I can just hit repair all. I can afford it.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. How close am I to being able to repair, stuff? 39. Eh. I'm 10 levels away from being able to repair magical gear. Which is a shame because, like, everything that I own is magical gear at this point. Inn of Ill Omen. Why would you ever stay at a place called the Inn of Ill Omen? I just want to know. I just need to know. Why would that be a choice that you would actively attempt to make? I do need to fix up my sword with some energy. I could also try to pull out Dawnfang and Duskfang again. That was a pretty decent sword. It dealt more damage with its energy as well. Might do that. Obviously, Umbro's nice because it has the... It's nice because it's got the other stuff, but I think I might go ahead and... Let's see here. We can put away a couple of things. Like, I'll put away the Grand Staff of Lightning for now. I'm not really using it. And the Diadem of Euphorium. And Steel-Toed Sandals can go away for now because I'm going to be using the Knights of the Nine Armor. And go ahead and grab Dawnfang. Which weighs so much. But it's still pretty strong. It's 19 instead of 22, but then it deals 15 points of fire damage on strike while it's daytime, and ice while it's nighttime. Which I think, if it, like, technically makes it a better weapon. I don't know what's trying to attack me. So I'm just going to head towards my goal. Now it's Duskfang. You know, just floating my way through the swamp. No big deal. Hello, Conjurer. Into the fort. You know what I can probably be doing during all of this? Rather than having to carry, I'm gonna make Unearned Confidence my 4 spell. You know, at this point, I could probably make a better version of Unearned Confidence that would actually be stronger. I should maybe look into doing that at some point.
Show me what you've got.
We good? Everybody okay? Can I stop slaughtering you guys indiscriminately now? I walked in and fucking 4 of these dudes just showed up and wanted to fucking tussle. Here.
Stop where you are.
Hello. Give me your healing. And you guys really like just like hitting people, don't you? Now I want to try and do this the official way, but if I need to fly, I will fly eventually. I explored down that way. I did not explore up this way. The main passage hall.
Showing your face was the last mistake you will ever make.
Are you sure about that? I think I have to kill 15 people by morning to get a superior Dawn Blade. There's nothing left in here for me. I know that this thing generates stuff on its own, but I'm just going to do that to give it a little extra oomph. Okay. And that opened this door and that. Gonna burn that man to death. Oh, I actually have to follow a pattern, don't I? Alright, so... Okay, so it's... left, middle, right... Nope. Left. Left, middle, right, left. Left, middle, right, left. Just opens the gate. Okay. Oh, that's an actual Frost Atronach. That wasn't just a summon.
Open the gate, please! I must get out of here! Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here. I am Sir Thedret. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader, and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
What are you doing here?
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield. Believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me.
For the
They got
longest
nothing from me.
if you say goodbye to me tonight.
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone. But before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. A phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you. I must get out of this. We'll...
Hello? Who's there?
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
Yeah, I've also fought mud crabs more fearsome than you. Ooh, boo, 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 boo. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Let's put away some stuff. Death Thunderbolts. Duskfang is just so heavy. Like, it's a good weapon, but it's just so heavy. I should maybe put away some of these potions that I don't plan on using. Still not sure what Nature's Grace does. Like, shouldn't it show up in here somewhere? Or is it just like a constant effect that I'm not supposed to know about? Like something that's boosting a stat or something that I don't know about. I'm currently the Knight Commander. I am the Mad God. I'm a pilgrim of the Nine Divines. I'm a Knight Commander. I'm the Archmage, and the Grand Champion of the arena. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. I was gonna say, like, ooh. The second I saw you jump up into the air, I knew that you were dead. Happens to the best of us. Not really. I'm the best of us, and it doesn't happen to me. And a partridge in a pear tree. This is some real Raiders of the Lost Ark kind of bullshit. Actually, this is less Raiders of the Lost Ark and more Last Crusade. I was like, where is your master? Because I know they don't just have a tame Daedroth in here. Fortify Magicka Pants. Cool, I guess. Grand Staff of the Grave. Turn Undead. Eh. Grand Staves are cool. I've got one of them. And I think that other guy also had a Grand Staff, but I gotta find out what it was. Where did he go, actually? There he is. Grand Staff of Corrosion. You guys have the worst weapons. I mean, I'll take it because it'll sell for something, but like, fuck. Get cooler weapons, I guess. I don't need to be carrying 88 strong potions of healing on me. And I don't need to be carrying any strong potions of sorcery, because I've been basically dealing with that on my own with my Restore Magicka potions. There we go. Yeah, there's about 1.5 million of those kinds of puzzles that exist. It's not exactly like a hard one to figure out. With Duskfang almost out of energy. Umbra is now the better weapon. When it becomes Dawnfang again, Dawnfang will be the better weapon, but for now, Duskfang is the better weapon. Oh, it's got Rodger's sword in it. I don't know the order of these people. Which one of these guys is Rodger? Nothing. Rodger's book. Am I supposed to know something about this? Is there like some indicator that I haven't noticed? Something that'll tell me what each item is, where each item is supposed to go? I guess I could try to slowly figure it out. It's gonna take a half hour. Nope. Sir Rodger's goblet. Nope. Rodger's gem. I feel like I'm missing something here. Something that I was supposed to have noticed maybe in a previous room or something. Oh, I'm locked in here now, too. I can't leave here. The Stone Guardians don't do anything. None of them say anything. None of them have a name on them, and none of them have, like, anything to possibly show you what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, Rodger's gym. We know Rodger's gym didn't go to that guy, so let's try doing it to this guy. Rodger's stone. Oh, okay, hold on. So the cup goes there. I don't know about the stone, but the cup goes there. The helmet goes there, the cup goes there. Helmet, cup, helmet, cup. So that's the book. So we've got helmet, cup, book. Oh, hey, look, I got one right. I got one right just by guessing. So sword. So there's the hammer. So ones I don't know about yet. So that's helmet, cup, book, hammer. I'll try putting sword in. I tried putting sword in this guy once, so I'm going to try putting sword in this one over here. Nope. Stone. Okay, there's sword. Okay, I missed sword. So then this might be stone. Because I tried a bunch of others. Yeah, it was stone. Okay. So I've got 2 activated so far. Cup went over here. Yeah, there's gem. So cup goes over here. That's helmet. This is cup. Book was right here. Helmet was right here. Sword was this one. Hammer was this one. As soon as I figured out what the indicator was, I got it. Hey, Ufer Gang, welcome out to the stream. And gem, which there's only one left, is this guy. So there shouldn't be anybody in here, considering nobody was able to figure out how to get in here. Over the Shield of the Crusader. I should continue to search for the relics, though. These side doors opened up. Let's check out that shield. Shield of the Crusader is light armor, reflects spell, 18% on self. Have you joined Devilishly Handsome Moon? How you doing, you devilishly handsome moon? How am I a moon? How do I qualify as a moon? I lose a little bit of armor again going to light armor, but I can actually put away, let's see here. I'm going to put away my big and round. That's a little offensive, but I don't know how to feel about it because you called me handsome as well. I'm conflicted in your words. It's okay. Wait, I don't need to open that chest again. I don't know why I did that. Admittedly, not using a bunch of heavy armor has made my life a lot easier. How do I get out of here now? Like, what's the fast way out of here? Yeah, this isn't the fast way out of here. Oh, okay, I see where I'm going, yeah. Yep. You're big and round, too. Nothing wrong with being big and round. I'm just not sure that I would use it as a compliment. Oop, some more hydrates. Thank you for keeping me alive. Okay, who do we do next? We got the armor, we got the helmet, we got the boots, we got the thing. Is there a Greaves? Did we ever learn about some Greaves? Standar's Mercy. Where to find the mace. I'm not gonna really need this one, but you know. For the purposes of moving around at night. Just gonna fly my way up to the place. Stop by this alien ruin really quick. Well, wasted a cast because I accidentally hit the ground early. You all thought I was going to hit the ground, didn't you?
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
Merely certificate of
Such humility. I admire you. I am Caridus Aholan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak, or perhaps Zenithar decided it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay on to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliads, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawen as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawen as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrake was slain by the Aliads...
Oh, he's gonna just say the same thing. Very well.
Bye.
Bye. Just very nonchalant. You scared me for a second, dude.
Savi, Count's mage and castle healer.
For some reason, the face did not look like a regular face to me at first, and I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Hello.
Let's go to the Undercroft, that's correct. Yeah, there are ghosties in the Undercroft for some reason. They're not evil. Like, they don't fight anybody. They're just here. Whoa. Not before the Shrine of St. Calidus and Leyawen, and I found myself transported into some sort of dark void. See the Mace of Zenithar off in the distance? There is a glowing walkway headed towards me. The boots of Kinnereth are vibrating softly. They seem to have some sort of connection to the mystical path. Yep, you get the boost first, and you can walk right across and grab the mace. I I've completed Sir Ralavard's quests by recovering the Mace of the Crusader. I should continue to search for the relics that the other ghost knights were talking about. And on here. They are still very, like, disconcerting to just have them here. If only I had actual blunt skill, because that mace is good. Yeah, that mace fucking sucks for me. Now, when you equip it, you get the Crusader's arm, which does increase your skill with that weapon. What's up, my friend? How you doing today? I'm doing good, Caleb. Welcome out to the stream. We'll only be playing for a little while longer today because I do have work at 2. Alright, dudes. You want to fucking go? Let's fucking go.
To be impressed. Die, damn you! Die, damn you! Die! Why? You die! This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death! Ha! You'll never take me down!
I like that I got my arm over the thing, but I think it's stopping me from getting back up. There we go. Hey, Caitlin, welcome out to the stream. It goes well. I'll only be playing for a little while longer today, but I became
I can't believe it.
Magic, that's
we
why.
survived by the grace of the Nine.
Oh, hey, Caitlin, I just realized you raided. Thank you for the raid.
Small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will and the will of the Nine.
I'll be playing for another like 40 minutes or so today.
Held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
Yeah, I'll be streaming for like another 40 minutes or so. I'm gonna see if I can't finish up finding the rest of these Knights of the Nine quest items.
I can only hope to allow me to fetch more suit.
Oh, hey, Darkshade, thank you for following. It's very nice of you. Daedra hearts. Useful items. And the Alien battle axes are kind of shitty. That could be because they're blunt weapons, but it also could be because they're alien weapons. And I'm, like, at the end game content as far as weaponry goes. I mean, Umbra's already, like, as strong as it gets. The last item that I haven't recovered yet from the number of items that I was told about would be the gloves, I think. Which are going to be in... Well, we learn about them in Coral. Oh yeah, I can fly now. That's a thing. It costs a lot of magic to fly, but I can.
Blessings. I'm Farewell.
Yep. The gauntlets are still too heavy to move. That is such a like a unique thing of like, hey, these gauntlets can't move, so build a shrine around them. That's really cool. Did somebody tell me about these gloves?
What
It's
brings
almost
you
1:38 a.m. here, and I have work in the morning, so I'll leave you with a lurk. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you. Would be an immovable pair of gauntlets on the floor of a church.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may?
I'm wearing the rest of the holy relics.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Who's Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Where is he?
He's down in the chapel hall, resting. Goodbye.
This is where I get I think it's actually a spell called Lay on Hands. And you basically take the curse from him.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Arelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me. Yes, it's quite odd. Reynald, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Reynald is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd, but then, it's really none of my business. You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so many years ago.
Other than a ghost that told me
know
the
that
exact
I
story.
thought perhaps I could lift them. That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything. Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time. I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Arelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
Mayhaps I can introduce him to a good old-fashioned Grown Ups 3.
Come back to see. I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up, and when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear, what reason does he have to hold back information? Speak to him if you can.
Yeah, this is where we learn that he actually knows the cure, but the cure is to basically just pass it on to somebody else. Oh, wrong area. I need to go this way.
Well met. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a... But if it is the will of the knight... Certainly.
Oh, I've got 100 with him.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure.
I will do it.
I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? Goodbye.
Yep, lay hands. There it is. A lesser power, which means you can use it multiple times a day. I've lifted the curse on Callum, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has been affected. With the curse lifted, I can now retrieve the gauntlets of the Crusader.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good.
Easy, man.
I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Run, my man, run. So let's see here. What did that curse do to my stats? Oof. Oof, 38 endurance. Oh, and then it also, Curse of the Consumed, means that my fatigue is damaged by 5 every second forever now.
Look at me.
And normally your endurance can basically fix itself.
Good to see you.
But it will slowly lower now, and like I basically can't get it. Completed Sir Casimir's quest by recovering the gauntlets of the Crusader. I should return to the Priory and find out if there is any news of remaining 2 relics. Alright, let's see here. How do these relics flash up to my gear? Not well. More fortify restoration and resist disease, but my armor class is going down every time I equip something. I like how bright and nice and the countryside is today. It's beautiful. I love it. Let's head to the Priory. Totally worth the curse. Well, I didn't really get to use Dawnfang Superior at all. I just traveled to the chapel. I'm not actually supposed to go into the chapel. I'm supposed to go into the actual priory itself, which is right here.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead. A holy knight, like you, questing for the relics at the Prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
What happened?
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpaul Cave, and there he fell. He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpaul Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric.
You know where the relics are?
Yes, my lord. And I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours.
And the sword?
The wraith. It used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck. I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpull. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember.
All right.
Thank you. Would you make me a knight?
Rise.
Thank you. I mean, give me a moment to arm myself, and I will...
Look at my knights. Also, we got the Greaves, which are 5, which are not as good as my armor. So once again, my armor class goes down. It's not, like, drastically less, and, like, the more I train my light armor skill, the better it'll be, because my light armor is really not that good to begin with. My heavy armor's at 46 now. Where's my light armor at? My light armor's at 63, so, like, But now I have the Holy Aura added, which... What does that do? Is that a lesser power? Is that a thing? What is the Holy Aura? Oh, the Holy Aura adds an extra 5. And Umaril's Bane. By wearing all of it, I have the Holy Aura.
Good to see you.
So between the Adamantine Cape, my shield ring, and the Holy Aura, I have some extra defense. But, like, not a massive amount. Not as much as you would like to have, given everything that I've got on me. Where am I headed? Oh, up here. I haven't gotten to that location yet. Alright, then we'll go here. Oh, you're on horseback. Well, do your best to keep up. Because from this point forward, we fly. It is very dark out. I need to fly with my night vision goggles on. My alteration skill increased again. That's good. I wonder if my athletics goes up if I'm flying like this. Arrived at Underpaw Cave, the location of Lord Vindrel's grave. Sir Roderick died somewhere inside, battling the foul wraith that now wields the sword of the Crusader. Hello, bear. You're cool with me because I've got the boots on. I think that's how that works. Like, because I've got the, because I've got my fancy boots of, what's it called? I won't be bothered by people. Or I won't be bothered by, bugs. Not bugs, animals. That's how nature's grace works. Now down here, I'm going to be fighting skeletons and the like. Now, if I remember correctly, the Crusader Sword is cool because it actually increases your blade skill. So even though it actually has slightly less damage than the, even though it deals slightly less damage than the, than Umbra, since even though it deals slightly less damage than Umbra, it is actually a slightly better weapon overall because of the bonuses it gives to your blade skill. Basically increasing the amount of damage the blade deals altogether. Ah, yes, I forgot about my wasting disease. That's still a thing that I have to contend with, isn't it? Well, I mean, this is why I have restore fatigue potions. I forgot about my wasting disease that I took on. That won't go away until after this quest. Really? A rat? It's important for the last blow that I do to be with my sword so that I can actually get the extinguished life thing. You made your way here anyway.
Look out, sir!
Free life. Here we go. Say, where am I supposed to be going next? I only need a couple more lives.
Beware! Father Archetype! This ends here.
Trying to cheese out an extra life out of his skeleton friend. There we go, yep.
Beware!
And then restore fatigue, restore magicka. What's the name of my... Oh, my lich's name is Kevin James. My lich's name is Kevin James because I am the Great Crusader, I'm the Great Crusader, Adam Sandler. I'm gonna switch off of night vision and grab the flashlight instead. And then while I'm in this spell menu, I can go ahead and grab Yeet, Yeet, Lock, Delete. Well, Dawnfang got it equipped. Oh, the game crashed. I don't know where my last save point would be, but I think it was before the dungeon started. And if that is the case, then I think I'm just going to have to end it right now. Because I do have to get ready for work, and that's going to take a while to get back through the dungeon. We're gonna have to find out where I was. Oh yeah, it was right as I entered the cave. Cool. Well, that's gonna be where I ended then today, guys. Sorry. I don't like having to, like, this close to whenever the game is supposed to be over. I don't like to do repeats of that stuff. So, when we come back next time, we will be playing... When we come back next time playing Oblivion, we will finish that out. Wow, I've played 61. I've almost played 62 hours of Oblivion on stream. That's ridiculous to me. Anyway, thank you everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin No. This has been Oblivion. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.